Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Today is the day I'm starting to put together the signatures for the new spring journal. Yes, I've got lots of other projects on the go, but I want to get this one started. I have been playing with it for half an hour or so and I have got the cover done, so I'll show you the cover now. Now this is the style of cover that I'm going to make with you either at the end of this week, hopefully at the end of this week. Yeah, if not it'll be the beginning of next, but yeah, I'm hoping the end of this week. So it's just a soft covered, cloth covered, fabric covered journal with a pocket on the inside like that. We may or may not put ribbons through the middle, but that's something you need to do when you're making it if you want them really secure inside. So for this one it is just a piece of upholstery sample fabric, and I couldn't decide whether to put this lovely embroidery piece on the front, but I did want an actual some kind of a topper, something pretty different on the front, and it would have been difficult to, would have been that way up, wouldn't it? I could have had a nameplate, but it would have been difficult to cover that up. So I decided to put that on the back, and we've just got this lovely bit of it on the front, which allowed me to sew on this lovely fabric stamped image, gosh, and a ruffle down the bottom, and of course a beautiful brooch. I think I showed you this when I got it. I said I was keeping it for my spring journal, vintage brooch. I've just put some netting in between the two so it can tie frothy at the side, because I want to put some lace and bits and frothy bits on the page edges as well. And I loved this. I did toy with the idea of sewing up the middle to hold it down, but I think once the signatures are sewn in, I'm doing two, I think that it'll hold it down fine. I don't need it to be tight. Yeah, so I love that on there. Okay, so that's the journal. No, that's the cover. The signatures, now I can't sew it in right now with you because I need to sew frothy bits down the side, but I'll just show you the papers that I've got for each signature. So I have got 3 of each, because there's 2 signatures, so each one's got a double, it's got 3 double-sided pages. I'm going to cut those down in a moment. I showed you them on the flip through, so if you haven't seen them, pop on and see it. I just thought a nice plain doily rather than one of the coffee dyed or spodged ones. I thought a nice plain one, so it can be played with for whoever owns the journal. So it's not too dark and grungy, this one. I want it to be a lighter one. Of course, I had to have a page from my new Bramley Hedge book in it. The mices, I can't remember what they're called now. It'll come back to me, or it won't. Yeah, a page from that book that I took apart, was it 2 weekends ago? Oh no, this isn't from this one, this is from a different one. This was a garden for something else. That was a butterfly garden, that one, wasn't it, last week? Anyway, it's one of the garden books with the Edith Holden images in it. And I'm going to put them in, so they stay whole pages, I'll just turn them over and make flip out tucks with them, because it's spring, and I think I got an April and a May, April and a May. A piece of my hoarded Graphic 45 paper, but the colours were just perfect, and I want to use it, I'm just using it. I've got half of it, it's 12 by 12 lot. Put half of it in this one, half it in that one, just as a page, something different. A lighter coloured straw paper, which I found 3 or 4 pieces of in my stash. 1 piece of my grungy dyed paper. I tried to get I've not got many left now, I really need to do some, but I tried to get a couple with some of the green bits in them. And a piece of, what do you call that, sky blue, I guess. It's not card, it's not even thin card, I don't think, but it's really thick paper. So I just thought that would be a lovely page to put pockets on or create on or whatever. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 back pages, 6, do we count that? Not really. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and I have here, oops, I've been printing on vellum. So these are from the add-on kit. Now they are, what's the word, portrait, and I'm going to put the whole thing in like that. But yeah, I think it transfers. I think that's fine. So I'm going to go with that one and that one. I did 3, but I've got that one in as a page somewhere. But that one on vellum is absolutely beautiful. But I have one of these in each of these. So that's 10 plus the doily pages in each, which is fine for a 2 signature journal in, you know, just a soft cover like that. So what I need to do is, did I say the blue envelope? I didn't say the blue envelope, did I? I've got these blue envelopes that need using up. They're really thick as well. So I thought, you know, again, the colours all go, don't they? So I'm going to make those into, trim them down, make them into signatures, and then decide which ones I need to sew, you know, pretties on. Probably most of them. So now sometimes my vellum does get a little bit creased up in the printer, but I don't mind that. It's being added really for the crinkle factor. So I'm going to fold the ones I can, just to make what I've got here smaller. I am going out today, so I've not got long today, so I thought I'd just come on and show you these. I will trim them and sew some fabric on them, hopefully tonight. I need to know what size they're going in before I fold those over. And then tomorrow we'll sew it in together, is what I was thinking. Or the next video that I work on these. Oh, I think that's going to fit, actually. I thought I might have to cut that down. No, I think that's going to fit. That's good news. Well, I wouldn't have cut it down, I'd have folded it over. But so we've got a nice middle, line to fold on there, which helps me enormously. Where's my little... Yeah, so we had a lovely family Valentine's Day come birthday celebrations meal out yesterday. It was really nice, really enjoyed it. Nice for us all to catch up. I've mixed my bundles up now. This one definitely will need cutting down, but I'll just fold it in half for now. And yeah, Mum's had the decorators in doing her lounge, her living room, so can't remember if I told you that or not. We're going back to today to put everything together, you know, put television back on the wall and things like that. So Neil's last day off, so another busy day really. Keeps us out of mischief. Another busy day living, I guess. But it doesn't just keep me out of mischief, it keeps me out of my craft room as well. But you know, plenty of time for that, haven't I? When Neil's at work and I'm here on my own, I'll you know, when he goes and does 3, I think, oh, which one do I want for my front page? I think it's got to be, you know, the front of the signature. I don't know which one's going on the front. That's printed really wonky on there, hasn't it? Yeah, plenty of time to do that when I'm on my own and I've not got people around. So yeah, sometimes I think, oh, I wish I could, but do we want one going the other way? I think we do. Yeah, I'd be very lonely, wouldn't I, if I didn't have family and friends and things to do, so I shouldn't really knock it. There we go. So those 3 want trimming. I'll trim those now. I'll show you how I trim my pages now. I don't do it on my great big. No, am I going to get you? Let me move it to the side a bit. Because I've said to you before, my printer doesn't print straight necessarily. So the page isn't, as you can see there, isn't necessarily printed straight on the page, which is why I like to do full page. It does then. And obviously I don't always fold it straight, because look at that. So what I do is when I fold it in the middle, and then I do the top and the bottom, trim the top and the bottom. Now one of them had a lot, didn't it, on it? Yeah, the top. So this one's going to have to go down quite a bit. The reason I can't print them full page is because I do them back to back. Now I can if I run them through once and then, you know, do one side full page and then run them back through again and do the other side, which sometimes I do. But for speed and easiness, still haven't got all that top off. Look, yeah, I do it back to back, and it I have to have it with borders on my printer. Oops. I have tried. It just won't let me do it any other way. That's it. So when I've got the top and the bottom cut, I then know that, I mean, I could do it there on that, but I don't want it that small. You know, that this line's going to be straight, because that and that, the opposites are straight, so that one's got to be. Does that make sense? Hope that helps somebody. I'll turn it around and do it the other way as well. Yeah, I really did. This can be quite a small page, this one. I really did. That's it. But that's obviously going to be a candidate for some lace now, isn't it? Yeah, I really did have a wonky piece of paper is what I was trying to say in there on this one. I think because I have different weights of paper in, I maybe shouldn't. I just put on the top whatever it is I know that I want to use. You know, so if I'm doing something on a lighter weight paper and then I think want something thick, I just grab, you know, ½ inch of the thick stuff and put it on the top, and I end up with all sorts of colours and sizes in my printer. And yeah, it's probably my own fault. I guess they move around on top of each other. I don't know. It's just a thought. Yeah. Oh, let's not cut into the bunnies. No, they're well in. We're all right. I think. Yeah, we're all right. Just a tiny little bit of white there, but rather than cut it even further, I'll disguise it. That's it. Nobody but you and me knows that's there. Just looks part of the page. Oh, my hair's tickling me. So that one's going to be the front, and I want lace on it. I think I might have some lace on that one as well. So do I go with the kit pages and put the lace on? I think I might this time. So if I put lace on the 3 kit pages in each signature, I don't want to on that one. Might just put some stitching and nothing on, you know, not lace or anything on that one. Yeah, I was thinking about putting some fabric on here. Okay, so they're the ones that I'm going to sew something on. This will decorate with lovely bits from the either the embellishment or the ephemera. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have 5 in each one that's got lace and what have you sewn on the top of it. I would stop and do it now and come back on quickly, but Neil's still in bed. I haven't got him up yet. And I'll have to soon because we're going soon. But like I say, I was just sat here doing it, so I thought I might as well put the film on and show you what I'm up to. So no tutorial or anything like that, just me saying hello, I'm here, doing a bit of something, showing you what I'm up to. Sometimes these are the videos that that get me up out of my bed and doing. When there's 2 there. When I see somebody doing something, I think, oh, that's made me want to go and do such and such. So yeah, we can call it one of those, a inspiration video maybe. Right, so this one I wasn't putting anything on, was I? This one I think I'm just going to sew on. Oh, that's right, the 3 kit pages, this one and the pink one. I'll put them at the top of each signature. Not this one might well be cut down. I was thinking I might get my edge punch out on this and do a fancy punched edge. That would be something I haven't done for a while. So I just cut these 3 down, and then I don't know that there's anything else I can do, but that's probably a good. I'll fold it first, Denise. Now, I wanted you as my front page, but you're going to go behind, aren't you? So we'll have these little pretties. Let's use that and get a proper job. So I think I'll turn that one inside, because then he'll be a nice surprise when you turn the page. Here I am. Can see why they called the book Bright Eyes, can't you? Oh, it wasn't the book, was it? It was the song about it they called Bright Eyes. The book was Watership Down. But okay, you can see why the song was called Bright Eyes. Is it Simon and Garfunkel? Sad, sad book. Read it once, could never ever go back to it, and definitely couldn't watch the film. I can't cope with anything dying, you see, and things do. Animals more than anything. I can watch television programs where people die. I can work out that it's, you know, it's a television program and it's okay. But it's just something about books, and yeah, can't watch any of them. War Horse, all those films, just can't do it. It really, really affects me. Right, what was I? 1, 2, 3. I was cutting them. Sorry, I got myself all upset then. Yeah. Strange. But then again, you knew I was strange, didn't you? Who wants to be normal? It's overrated. So, yeah, loads and loads of comments, and I have read them all. Thank you so much. Some lovely things you're saying, especially about, you know, spring and the beautiful new kit by Tanya. And I will make this afternoon, when we're done and sit down with my cup of tea, I'll make that a priority to go on and talk back to you all, because I want to. Not because I feel I need to, because sometimes I make it sound like that, but I could just put, you know, a thumbs up or a love heart or a thank you, which when I'm really, really, you know, stuck for time, I do. So you know that I've got him. But I do like to, even if it's just a, you know, a thank you and a smiley face to show that I've read what you've, or an unsmiley face if you told me something sad. Let you know that I'm reading it and got your message. Lovely. Can't wait to get this one together. To be honest, I'm looking forward to all the spring and summer. There's quite a few nice ones in the pipe work. Who was it that said to me that, I think it might have been Jodie. No, I can't remember anyway. One of you in the comments said, oh, it might be Tamara, I think. Tanya needs to stop making all these kits because I just can't keep up. Well, I have to say, I don't know if she's told you or not. Anyway, she probably has, but there is another one already made, each. One, you know, one for me to do first and one for her to do first. And I will be, I'll be giving you a flip through of mine soon. Not yet. I'll get this well on the way, but yeah, another lovely summery, can't wait kit. So that's all I can do with you. I know it's a quick video. It's just an hello, and yeah, if I get a chance, I'll be back later on. But I say it, and 9 times out of 10 I don't. But you know, if I get a chance, I will. I'll be back with some kind of tutorial or craft with me. But see how the day goes. Okay, hope you have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.